Alright, as you can see, got my ram. This thing has gotten a little bit carried away, but the beam I got for a good price is kind of overkill. So I think I'm headed in a slightly different direction, rather making a higher end normal log splitter. I think I'm going to make a really fast 50-55 ton log splitter. 50 to 55 tons real force, not however they calculate the numbers they come up with, the store-bought ones. So 7-inch ram, 29-inch stroke. Really wasn't looking for one that long. Again, good price at Surplus Center online. The cool thing about this ram, it's got a 5-inch rod. Pretty rare. That makes my return stroke much faster than, say, a 3 or 4-inch rod. It's also going to allow me to do a few things different without worrying about strength, which you're going to see in a second. I'm going to, because I'm not quite long enough on my beam to use a 29-inch stroke, this thing's getting cut down a bit. I don't mean the actual case, but actually the ends, which I don't need. So what we're going to do is, that end's getting cut off. It's going to be cut flat to this. I don't need this for the splitter. It takes a lot of space. It's going to get a back plate with reinforcement gussets and stuff like that. Probably even on an angle going down. Basically press against this. So that saves quite a bit of room right there. Now the front, I'm trying something totally different that I've never seen anybody else do, but I'm doing. Particularly because I have so much rod here. So my first thought was to cut it here and put a small through, and obviously this would be turned like this, small through pin, because the retracting force doesn't need to be much, and the actual push plate could really drive against mostly these shelves. And then I thought about it for a second. I said, well, let's just cut this thing totally flat. Drill and tap this to the largest bolt I can manage, and just do a center bolt right in the middle. I mean, obviously there's good points and bad points to it. It's going to make my cylinder much more compact. I mean, being back in the front, I'm going to cut off nearly 10 inches. But, granted, I'm not going to have as much control of the push plate in certain scenarios. I don't know if that's going to matter. Where you're going to see it is in pull and push. If I do a really good job of designing the push plate and the guides, I should be alright. That's what's going to determine whether or not this is going to work the way I think it's going to work or not. And if not, I'm a fairly good welder. I'll just weld something back on and go that route. But I really want to try to free up as much space as I can. The beans I have it's actually 29.5-inch stroke. I might as well have it so I can use it. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to start cutting off some of this stuff.